Fat phobia is real and it's a social justice issue.
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Come on, really?
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Well, Norma.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Ooh. Welcome, everyone, to episode 21 Hundo and Siete of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yellow hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beast Cast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexing on all you fish.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
All right, fam, what's going on? How are we doing, beaches? Let's make some sick fucking gains today. Well, it's the evening, so chances are you made some sick fucking gains already. Drop it in the comments down below. What'd you smash today? What did you smash today? Papa Swolio, I want to know. I want to know what you smashed. Let's get into a couple. We got one big announcement. Remember, yesterday's SwoleFam Roundtable was a massive success. It was a great conversation. Go and catch the replay inside Swole TV. Available for members only. Join the fam today. All the links in the show notes and description down below, swarmusx.com. On Monday, because it's Friday, we got to talk about our brand new accountability meeting. We got another live call with the SwoleFam starting Monday off right. Starting Monday off the right way. The February 14th. So it's Valentine's Day. I don't need the government telling me when to love Mama Swole. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get there. All right, 12 noon Eastern time, live call. Don't miss out on that accountability meeting. We got great posts. We got great new releases. Don't miss it for the world. Monday, February 14th, this Monday, 12 noon Eastern time. Again, SwoleNormusX.com. Let's bust this nut open. We got a great show today. Are you ready, beaches? Are you ready? Oh, yeah! Are you ready? Let's fucking lay it down. Let's summon the Falcon and have a great fucking goddamn show. Falk. I nailed it. Put some respect on it, Beach.
USA, greatest country in the world.
All right, we got some beautiful theft going on. That's a beautiful card. Thank you, Falcon Leo. Drinking like a raging alcoholic. Nothing new there. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. We got a lot of Fef going on. We got a lot of Fef Trudeau. Let's get some gorillas for Canada. That's right. Stand strong. Don't listen to that fucking authoritarian dipshit. Now is the time. Don't fucking back down. He is such a huge fucking pussy. And is that not transparent as hell? Well, we won't go down that rabbit hole yet, but any of you that live in Canada, let's get some fucking gorillas and some biceps in the comments down below. Canada's crushing it. All right, let's get into the tip today. We got a great show. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. Remember, today is a day where we delete, unfollow, unfriend all the fucking noise. So if you got people in your feed, if you have people in your feed that are being a fucking tainty magooch, let's just put it that way, make sure that you are tightening up your shit. If you're exposed in your personal relationships, I mean, start cutting these people out. And I'm not saying be a rude prick, but yeah, you should be selfish. You should be focusing on yourself. Cut out the shit that is weighing you down, okay? These people will find others to wallow in misery and to complain about and just be like, oh, well, I'm getting old. Everything hurts. Yeah, when you're a fat, lazy fuck, everything hurts when you get old. Yeah, that's how it works. Oh my God, this fucking cookie is so goddamn good. I'm sure it goes really well with all the other fucking garbage that you ate this past week. So people are going to complain about their weight. They're going to complain about pains. They're going to complain about shit. And they're not going to do a goddamn fucking thing. So those people, you can cut them the fuck out. I don't care if they're family or friends. They're neither. They're people that drag you down. So really tighten up your circle. Make sure you are blocking out all the fucking noise. I cannot state that ever. We're taught, we're brainwashed in our society that, oh, you have to be kind to everyone. You have to be, and it doesn't mean you're not nice, but that you have to let in all this other fucking noise. You don't have to listen to people's bullshit. You don't have to always be the shoulder to cry on to be a good fucking person, all right? Remember, you need to be a good person to yourself first, right? Respect yourself, put yourself first, take care of what you need to do, and then you have a full cup of which you can pour into others, right? You can't pour from an empty cup. Let's Fef that shit. It's fucking Friday. That's what Fef stands for. All right, block out all that noise. Let's get into the tip, shall we? Here we go, beaches. Let's moisturize. Gotta go in. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Just an inch. I want in. Papa Swole, I want in. Let me in. Let me in. I'll be nice, I promise. They always say that. All right, let's get into the first fucking post today from the SwoleFam. Drum roll. Come on, Brad, where we at?
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Your wife's head. All right, first post here from British Bear. Picked up some pork from the butcher's on the way into the office this morning. Do it. And a couple of venison steaks. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Picture, don't mind some beef in my face. Well, not that kind of beef, but all right. We got a post here from Brian. Well, I did my first day of total body ignite, and holy shit, that was awesome. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck
we
yeah.
Choose truth over facts. He's heating up.
Brian's heating up. Brian crushing it. Oh my God, we got a nice picture. Where's the text here? All right, we got a post here from Chris. Chris writes, so I've been trying every day to just stop, breathe, and decompress during my day. Today has been absolutely beautiful. I had to be on the roof of the building we're constructing, so I decided to take my break right here and enjoy the sun and the view. The high got near 60 today, and it's just beautiful. I took the pic after I had been meditating for about 10 good minutes, then made this post, and I feel great. Hashtag 7 Pillars fam. Hashtag brain gains. Now time to wrap up this workday and get home. And hashtag go to the fucking gym. That is a nice fucking clear sky. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's a nice sky. Beautiful. It was nice today in Florida as well. We're pushing. I think we're gonna get a little cold coming up on Monday, but we're pushing like high 70s and 80s. So 60 sounds lovely, and I hope it continues to be beautiful where you are. Excellent. SwoleFam crushing it. Phoenix, hashtag Feft the last box of my ex's stuff. Feels great. Get that jabroni out of your life. Good for you. Good for you. Morgan, currently at work with Valentine's candy right next to me, and everyone is surrounding the bag, and I instantly thought of Papa. Ah, yes, the fat fuck feeding frenzy. The quad F. Fat fuck feeding frenzy. That's all it is. Valentine's candy. Oh my God. How old are these people, Morgan? Seriously, how old are these people? You have adults that can literally buy shit whenever they want. It's like, oh my God, candy? It's literally crack addicts. Literally crack addicts. That's what it is. Just fucking addictions. Fucking gross. People are nasty. People are nasty. I'm sure they all look the part as well. All right, we got a post here from Steph. Let's see. Steph here this is from the private Facebook group. Let's see. Hey, fam. Hope everyone is well. Indeed, we are. It is Fef after all. I want to share something I hope will resonate with members of the fam who are obese and are relatively early in their fitness journey. I saw my doctor yesterday, the polite one I've talked about before, who pushes me to get fit, and we were talking about having structure in my workouts and setting realistic goals for where I'm at now. I have sacroiliac joint dysfunction, and since that is a weight-bearing joint, my doctor wants me to be careful with any weight lifting until the muscles around that joint are strong enough to support it safely during that kind of training. So he's giving me plans that work on the lower back and light work for the whole body to work up from. Here's the thing, I'm frustrated. I logically know that my excess weight won't fall off overnight, but emotionally, that's exactly what I want. I didn't become obese in 1 week, so I won't get slim in that time either. Plus, with doing even light muscle work, I'm losing fat and gaining muscle proportionately, and my doctor said that's why the scale isn't moving and probably won't for a while. As long as I'm not gaining and keep doing what I'm told, he's happy for now until we reassess goals. So I just want you to know that if you have big goals for weight loss and fitness and are frustrated with knowing that it's going to take time, I understand you are not alone. However, we got this, and we'll look back at our before pics and feel proud, and Papa Swole will be proud. Keep on keeping on. I certainly will. Good for you. Good for you, Steph. Good for you. Remember, it's going to be a lot with nutrition, and of course, any kind of resistance training, any kind of overload is beneficial. And I'll tell you a quick story. When I had a client, one of my earlier clients, when I first started personal training, and she was morbidly obese, and she came into the gym, and we're training 4 days a week at 6 a.m. And she was getting there at like 5:30. I think this was when Bally Total Fitness still was around until LA Fitness like bought them all up. So I think she was there at 5 or 5:30, and she was on like the elliptical for half an hour, whatever it was. I would get there, and then we would start at 6 o'clock. And I told her, I said, we're going to be lifting weights. We're going to be building up, but we're going to be lifting heavy. And I said, remember, don't worry if the weight the weight on the scale goes up at first. I said, I know you want to lose body fat, but it's going to go up. It's going to start by going up probably. Don't be surprised, but just trust me. So I think she started off at, I'm going to butcher these numbers, but she was like 287. So check this out. The scale was like 289, 290, 291. She was like freaking out. I'm like, trust me, you're building, like your body is not going to change overnight. It's not going to start shredding fat immediately. When you're lifting, you're going to have some inflammation. Your body's like in shock because you're doing some new types of training, and the stress is just like an overload reaction. Your body's like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? It's not going to adapt immediately. And then I think it got up to like 293, and she was kind of like, oh my God, what's going on? And then all of a sudden she looked like a melting ice cream cone. I was like, I told you. All of a sudden she started it just started coming off. So it's like a train, the wheels will spin, and then the metal kind of catches, right? So it takes some time, but you're going to build some muscle. Remember, when you're causing inflammation because you're causing trauma to the muscles, because you're lifting, you're going to retain some water. Your body needs fluids to send nutrients to the muscles, and you're going to be flooding the muscles full of water as well. And it's just something that happens. So remember, this is composition, body composition. So it's not about losing weight. It's about losing fat weight. And the best way to do that is to build muscle. So you raise your resting metabolic rate. And with proper eating, cutting out inflammatory foods, getting good sleep, all the things we talk about every day, 7 pillars, you will lose fat. Oh my God. That was just a bunch of oranges in my face. Sydney. Hey fam, I just wanted to show y'all how different our food is when you pick a fruit from a tree in your own yard versus mass-produced and likely pesticide-ridden fruit. It's unfortunate that fruit trees take years to produce, but if you can start growing fruit trees in your yard, now get a jump on it. It's so worth it. The fruit from the tree is massively different and so much more flavorful. It even tastes more clean and natural. Love you, fam. So without even having to guess, the fruit from her tree is on the left and the store-bought fruit is on the right. And the reason why you're getting terrible taste in your fruit, there's a higher lectin content, you're not going to have the same type of flavor, is because this is why we always talk about in-season fruit. If you're eating fruit that's in season, picked locally, then it's going to get picked closer to when it's ripe because it's local and it can just, boom, turn up at your farmer's market or at your local supermarket. If you are eating fruits out of season, that means they have to ship them from thousands of miles away potentially, right? So then they have to pick the fruit earlier, and they usually ripen them with ethylene gas, I believe it is, and other methods. So they'll pick them earlier, so they're not going to have the same kind of nutrient content. They're not going to have the same flavor. And yeah, oftentimes they're being sprayed, but sometimes certain fruits, if they're sprayed with pesticides, you know, it's on the outside. You're not necessarily going to get on the inside, but then you're going to have runoff that gets into the roots, and, you know, it's probably in the fruit. And there's a lot of issues with that. But in season, ripe fruit is the best way to go. And that's another reason why I also do like frozen fruits, because no matter where you are, if you're eating frozen fruit, you're going to get generally, you're going to get more ripened fruit because they'll pick it when it's ripe, cut it when it's ripe, and then freeze it right away. And then you can have it at your convenience. So some other good options there. Nothing like fresh fruit from the tree. The mango tree in the backyard, it's the fucking best. It's the best. You get mangoes at the store, it tastes like dog shit. Tyler, hey fam. Last post here. I want to have a little talk here. Let's see. So I'm currently eating 3,000 plus calories, but still find myself at a plateau of about 190 pounds. Should I bump up my calories or should I train heavier with overload and build up? I want to gain about 10 to 15 pounds and look bigger. I'm still consistently working with what I got now, but I feel like I got to dive deeper. Eating 4 to 5 meals and don't eat within daylight hours. You mean you only eat within daylight hours? I'm assuming. I have a lot of energy throughout the day and I'm mindful of the things around my circle. What's something I can do to change my eating around? Why would you change anything? What do you mean? If you're not gaining weight, you're not eating enough. Or you're not being patient enough. I mean, chances are if you're eating 3,000 plus calories, it could be what you're consuming. You might not be eating a proper ratio. I don't know what you're eating. So it's not just the calories you're consuming. It's the contents and what, food quality. 3,000 to 3,200 plus. That's a huge range, by the way. It doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a vague range. You're eating anywhere between 3,000 and 3,200 plus. Like, how are you calculating this? Like, how are you adding this up? Because that's like a vague number. I mean, you can gain plenty with just a couple hundred calories and a surplus. So there's a lot here that's not, broken down. Like the only way you're going to gain is by eating more. So you probably think you're eating more than you actually are. Otherwise you'd be gaining weight. So just some thoughts there. Maybe you can give us some more details. All right. So let's get into some knowledge cock. It's a good question, but it's really not that. It's very simple, but it's not that simple. You need to know all the other factors that's going on there too. But trust me, I always say this when I was bulking, when I was trying to keep on getting bigger. You're eating when you're full. You're force feeding yourself, essentially. It's fucking gross. It's disgusting to gain weight. Like you have to really, and it's healthier to fast. It's healthier to not eat all the time. So it's not really a good thing for your body necessarily. So once you get to like a good weight, you want to maintain, you want to be cutting food down. You want to be going through periods where you're actually, not eating all the time, intermittent fasting and such, which is really just not stuffing your face all the time. So it's a much healthier way to, promote longevity rather than just, overeating for a long time. So I played that game for a while and I gained a ton of weight. It's just miserable. It's miserable. It gets real fucking old, real fucking quick. And the good news is you don't need a crazy surplus to gain. People think they need a lot more and they gain a lot of fat with it. And people are like, oh, look at my arms. I have 20-inch arms or 19-inch arms. And it's really just a lot of fat around your biceps. So, I mean, you have bigger arms, sure, but you're pretty much measuring a sack of fat. So you don't need a huge surplus. You just need a lot of patience. And yeah, you might not be training hard enough. There's probably a lot of factors. But I don't know how you're tracking it. And a lot of people think that they're tracking really well, but with vague numbers like that, you want to gain about 10 to 15 pounds. That's a consistent surplus. So I don't know how long you've been at this plateau. I don't know what, like you didn't specify. A lot of times people think they're in a plateau and they're just looking at too short a time window. So it's not necessarily a plateau. You might just be impatient. So we'll have to continue that conversation. All right, if you got a question, drop it in the comments below. We'll take a couple questions. #AskPapaSwolio. Remember, on Sundays, we do open Q&A. So Sunday, we just take tons and tons of questions. So we'll take a few now, but we take a lot more on Sundays. So make sure you're there for Sunday's show. Ask a Papa Swirlio live. And let's get into this first one from...
What's in the box?
Speaking of calories, from Shitstagram, from Eric Hernandez, 7824, Papa Swolio, should I track net carbs or just carbs? Well, I like to know what you're trying to accomplish, because net carbs, generally just net carbohydrates, because carbohydrates, if you're consuming fiber, that doesn't get processed by your body in the same way. So the impact on blood sugar is going to be the net carbohydrates. So if you have a very fibrous food, whether it's insoluble or soluble fiber, that's not impacting your blood sugar. It might slow absorption of carbohydrates and sugar into the bloodstream. It could aid in, other factors. I mean, you don't need to suck down tons and tons of fucking vegetables every day. Trust me, I don't. And I've never felt better in my life. And most people do when they actually eat quality grass-fed and wild game and wild-caught fish and, the stuff that we preach here on the podcast. But just be focusing on net carbohydrates. That's really the main thing there. I'm not sure what you're eating or what your goals are, so it's just an Instagram question, but net carbohydrates are really the total carbs minus the fiber, and then you have the net carbs, which is really the remaining carbohydrates that will impact your blood sugar. Crowned Forbes from Instagram, Papa Solio, what would be the most effective workout routine you could focus on consistently? Fucking hate these questions.
Matt Damon.
I hate these questions. What would be the most effective you could focus on? Any workout that you focus on consistently. What kind of question is that, son? Come on, help me out here. Help me help you. Help me help you. Help me help you.
Ever served in a forward area?
What would be the most effective workout routine? How about you start with yoga? But there's a lot of things you could do consistently. I do what I do consistently. So the most effective depends on what you want to accomplish, what kind of time you have, your experience. So that's kind of a really subjective question. It's not kind of, it is a totally subjective question. Maxwell, would you recommend rotating liver and heart every other day or a small amount of both every day? You could try either one and see how you like it. I eat liver every day. Unless you're fasting, you're not eating anything, that's different. But you don't want to have, generally, you don't need as much heart as you do, or you wouldn't eat as much heart as liver. So when people look at organ meats, it's like, well, you're going to get too much. You're going to eat too much liver, too much heart. That's really hard. It's really hard to overeat and get way too much of these nutrients. Even with liver, vitamin A, your body knows what to do. You're not going to, it's really hard to get to those toxic levels. If you're eating that much, you're just fucking pounding, not just liver steak every fucking day, just pounds of liver. Yeah, you might have an issue because you have the most bioavailable form of all those, vitamins and minerals. So rotating, you don't have to. You can just have a little bit of heart. You can, if you think about it from a hunter-gatherer standpoint, you wouldn't have access to either of those every day necessarily, which is why fasting in general, you can go without for a day, but you can see what works best for you, depending on if you're eating it whole food or supplement form. But generally, I think in a week, a good level would be, I think, 8 ounces of heart a week. But it depends. And when it comes to organs, you can have a little bit, consistently every day, or you can have a lot of liver on one day. You can have, let's say, 8 ounces of liver on one day. You just don't need to have any, for a couple of days. But personally, I like to get that boost, and I like to, get those nutrients more frequently, aside from if I'm just fasting in general. Good question. Good question. You find what works best for you. Let's see. Culinary adventure. What's up, CJ? Papa Swolio, probably a stupid question. I'll be the judge of that. But would doing back-to-back yoga be a hindrance to my training? Example, vinyasa followed by ashtanga. You mean in 2 days in a row or in one day? Depends on what you're adapted to. You're saying doing 2 classes in a row? Sure. It depends on the intensity. If you're doing 2 level 3 classes back-to-back and you're very advanced with yoga, that could just be a more intense day for you. But you could do, let's say, a vinyasa followed by a yin class. That could be 2 hours of yoga right there. But vinyasa followed by yin, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Or you separate it. Do a vinyasa at one time of the day and ashtanga later. Yeah, just be aware that if it's challenging for you, really pushing yourself, you can definitely overdo it with yoga. A lot of yoga instructors and people that do tons of yoga classes all the time and teach get injured and stuff because you're just using your body. And a lot of these classes can be pretty intense. But if you pair up like a lower intensity, like a recovery, flow, or yoga or yin, it's fantastic. So when I used to go to like yoga studios, I would stay for the yin class after. I would do, a more advanced or a vinyasa flow, and then the class would clear out, the floor would dry because it was hot yoga, and then people would come back in for yin. So a lot of people would stay for like 3 hours because it'd be like an hour and a half class or an hour class, half an hour break, and then a 90-minute yin, and then it's a lot. You're losing a lot of water, so you really have to prepare for that if you're doing hot yoga. And it's a big time commitment too if you're doing it at a studio, but that's common. So you could definitely do that. Miguel, what can eating liver or heart do for the body? Oh, bro, it's nature's multivitamin. Liver and heart are fantastic. I would also look into bone marrow. It's fantastic. You can get them in supplement form. You can eat raw bone marrow, but liver is the top. Heart is fantastic as well. But liver is literally nature's multivitamin. It has everything the body needs. It's the most nutrient-dense food on the planet. Like, I don't know if there's another one that's equal to liver or close to it. It's fantastic. It's amazing. It's amazing. But I would make sure you're getting grass-fed and grass-finished liver if you're going to eat it. Or you can get it in a supplement form as well. Isaiah, Papa Swole, I'm in Swole season doing more yoga daily and having to do mobility work for my right knee. Been feeling tension in it. A little burp there. Nothing to write home about. Been feeling tension in it. Should I stop and focus on recovery and mobility? I'm in Swole season doing more yoga daily. Been feeling tension in it. Should I stop and focus? Well, you definitely don't want to get to the point where you're having, let's say, issues with like tendonitis. I don't know what your mobility limitations are. Do you find mobility limitations like when you're doing squats? Do you have any issues or injuries or things like reasons for that? Have you checked out the master classes, the knee mobility, hip mobility, and the ankle mobility master classes? Check those out. What you don't want to do is walk right into an injury. Be like, well, I'm feeling a little tension, but I'm in week 5. I'm crushing it. And you keep on going. And then, of course, your knee starts hurting. And guess what you have to do? Now you got to deal with it for a couple weeks or a couple months to fucking get the nagging. Because once you have that inflammation, that, official, like, tendonitis or something like that, when it's like actually aggravated, you're like, fuck, then you have to let it subside. And then you have to slowly, attack the problem and then build back up. So you really don't want to get to that point, which is why our training is preventative. Our training is supposed to be getting us closer to our goals, but also mitigating the risk of injury because those setbacks are the worst. Let's see. We'll take a couple more questions. Elijah Papaswilio, a follow-up. Is doing a full 24-hour fast once per week too much? I know people that do it. I don't think it's too much. You might not need it. I mean, there's different types. I mean, a big thing for longevity that, longevity scientists and experts will say is that like fasting is like really important. But again, if you're fasting all the time, doing tons of fasting, guess what? You're also going to be fucking skinny. You're going to be a little skinny fasting beach. Now. Depends on how often you're doing it. Because when you're fasting, you're not eating, but then you can refeed and fuel and eat more. It's just cumulative. I'm just kind of trolling a little bit. So you'd have to figure out what works best for you. Some people do intermittent fasting, 1 or 2 meals a day, time restricted eating window. And then they'll do longer periods of like a complete fast, like a 36 or a 48, maybe once or twice a month. So in general, you should be kind of keeping your eating within like a reasonable window so your body has time to repair and recover and experience not having food in the system and clearing out waste products. And it's good to kind of allow your digestive system to recover and to balance out. So you can maybe work that in longer fasting periods intermittently, like throughout the month, and then maybe doing more, time restricted during the week, and maybe try 24-hour fast once per week. And then maybe once a month you extend it and see what works best for you. You really have to experiment. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different, but not eating food. It sounds like you're going to have everyone be like, well, you're going to create an eating disorder, or you are just manipulating your environment because, again, we live in an environment where we're not subjected to any kind of stress, which is why sauna is huge. Cold therapy is amazing. Resistance training is great. I mean, if you're working in the fields all day long, yeah, like, we're not doing that. Most people don't do a lot of physical work. And if you do a lot of physical work, it doesn't mean that you're healthy. It doesn't mean that you're going to have, six-pack abs. You're going to have like a good balanced physique. You should still be training other muscles and still be going to the gym. But humans we have muscles. The only thing that we can do consciously, think about this, ready? The only thing that we can really do is control our muscles. What else can we do? We don't control our digestion. We're not sitting there like, digest it better, like moving our hips a little bit. Like, yeah, you can do yoga and blah, 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 massage the descending colon and all that shit. But literally, get it? Oh, hey-oh. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I fart in your general direction.
But where was I? So you control your muscles. You control what you put in your mouth. You control what you lift. You control moving in different places. But that's really all you can do. Most of the other stuff is passive in your body. So we don't want to be comfortable all the time. We shouldn't always be satisfied with food. We shouldn't always be at a constant temperature, right? You're sleeping in your bed at 75, let's say it's 70 something degrees in your house. You get in your car, you turn on the heat or you turn on the cold. So it's a nice 75. You get into a store, it's 75 degrees. You're always at an even temperature. You never actually stress your system. So it's important to not have food all the time. Just because we have amazing technology and we have access to it all the time doesn't mean you should just be stuffing your face all the time. We haven't evolved to be able to handle that. Our bodies are ancient, and this kind of technology and availability to food is only in the last 100 years. So it hasn't evolved out of us. That's just fucking insane. My grandfather was born in 1927. So like 2 generations. No, I haven't evolved out of like being a human being. So it's like, it's not something that everyone has access, that our bodies on evolutionary level have had access to. So it's very juxtaposed to our evolution. What the hell is that thing next to the flag? It's my Renaissance frog. That's right. I saved him. He's a good boy. He watches over the office when I'm not in here. So he keeps everything in check. That's a Renaissance frog. I have another camera I want to set up, but it was going to be like a back angle, but I don't know. We got Papa Swole over here too. I need to get some more. If I have too many cameras, my computer's like, I have so many USB, those like USB extenders. I have like 2 that are like 20. My computer's like, we don't have any more holes, bro. We got no more holes. Let's see. There's Papa Swole. She's just fucking completely laying like half out of her bed. The Guardian Renaissance Frog. That's right. Swole Elf. No, it's even better. You see this thing. It's fucking awesome. He's super cool. All right. I think we are ready. Let's see here. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're good with questions. We're good. It's time to go deep. Are you ready, fam? Let's go. That's deep. All right. We're there. Good questions, by the way. Good questions. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got a couple things here. I'm just going to scroll through. I got a story. I got a fun story. Oh my God, that's zoomed in a lot. I got a funny story here. Let's see here. One. All right. Just kind of scrolling through a couple of the posts. We do have a couple videos, I think. Let's see what we got here. Checking it out. Oh yeah, we got a couple here. All right. Let's get warmed up with a post here. This is from change.org. So I guess that's one of those sites. I think change.org is where the petitions you sign and you hey, I want to pass this bill or we should make this change, right? Change.org. I think that's where everyone submitted the petition with like 8 million people because Game of Thrones sucked so much huge dick the last season or 2. So this is from change.org. Ban fat phobia on TikTok. Oh, okay.
That's a huge bitch.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of TikTok, the next post is funny as hell. Expand TikTok's report claims to include fat phobia. Well, great. There goes my fucking account. There goes my fucking account.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
All right, so 142 fatties have signed out of 200. So at 200 signatures, this petition is more likely to be featured in recommendations. The description, look at that picture. The person, Leah Sanchez, look at that picture. Oh, that's that fucking chick? Oh no, that's that fucking beach. Is that beach with the nose ring that like her face is so puffy because she just eats pickles all day or something? That looks like that chick that we've covered in videos. So it says, social media has many protections for marginalized communities. Oh, fuck. This world, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here. I do want to be here. I do want to be here. I do want to be here because if I'm not here, who's going to fucking rage on this shit every day? Marginalized communities. I know they exist. I know, but it's like, it's just like the pussified communities, like people that are marginalized. A lot of them are outside. They're fucking going after it. They're working hard. They're crying about being marginalized. I'm marginalized. I'm marginalized. The people that don't wear shirts are marginalized. Okay. Social media has many protections for marginalized communities. TikTok is currently one of the most popular social media apps and is largely video-based. Well, thank you. Discriminatory behavior is prevalent. Yeah, well, most of these videos that I share are actually promoting diabetes, promoting obesity, and essentially, like literally promoting people dying. So let's not expand TikTok's report claims to include fat phobia, because guess what? What the fuck is fat phobia? What is fat phobia? It's nothing. It's made up. It's made up. Fat phobia does not exist. It doesn't exist. Fat phobia means I'm fat and my feelings are hurt. You're fat phobic. There you go. That's what fat phobia is. Someone's feelings got hurt. Alert, alert, like the lunk alarm at Planet Fitness. Someone's feelings got hurt. We need some donuts. Get some donuts. It's Planet Fitness after all. Okay, speaking. You ready for this? You ready for this? So speaking of TikTok, I went to comment on a video because the video, there was an ad and it was like super racially charged. This was an ad. It was an ad that you open the app on TikTok and it just starts eye fucking you with an ad. So it was like, if you're black, stop scrolling. What? Definitely not going to stop scrolling now because you're singling people out based on their race. So very nice. We're bringing racism back so hard. So it was like, if you're black, stop scrolling. And it was like, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know if it was a moisturizer. I wasn't paying attention. And once I started seeing the beginning, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. So I went to comment and I posted a comment and it said, you have been banned from commenting because of multiple community guidelines violations. I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I haven't gotten any videos flagged on the Papa Swolio channel. I haven't gotten any videos flagged, but I don't know if you knew this. You can upload videos, but you can be banned from commenting. So I went to my notifications and it said, I guess 14 hours ago at the time, I had a comment that got flagged. So I commented on someone's video or something. I don't do it often, but I do it. I spread my seed around TikTok. When it's necessary. I see a video, I'm like, and I make fun of it or I say something. And people are like, Papa, go to the fucking gym. And I'm like, you too, Jabroni. So I wanted to see what this comment was. You ready for this? You ready for this? Who wants to see what I got banned for? You want to see what I got banned for? I appealed it. You want to know what I said? You ready for this? What did I say? Did I say was I really rude? Was I blatant? What did I say? What words did I put?
What's in the box?
I put the letter L. I put the letter L. That's right. I wrote a consonant. I wrote the letter L and I got banned from commenting. Violation reasons, community guidelines. You don't say. You don't say. The letter L. Is this Sesame Street? You get banned for the letter L. Of course, it has a meaning. It means loss. So when you post a good video and someone likes it, they're like, oh, W, like win. Okay. Doesn't mean that has to be what it is. Maybe I typed the letter L because I was gonna type something else and I accidentally hit send and it just, cut off. But I literally posted the letter L and it got banned for community guidelines. I don't. If this does not get overturned, I don't. And by the way, I got banned for it because I posted this 2 weeks ago. It's the 11th today of September. I typed the letter L. I got banned today. Are you listening to me? Hello? Are you listening to me? I got banned today from commenting on a social media app, one of the biggest in the world, because I typed the letter L 2 fucking weeks ago. 2 fucking weeks ago, I typed the consonant L, like the alphabet, L. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. I got banned. So I only use TikTok for business. Fuck the CCP. All right. Nope, that's going to happen tomorrow. We got to get into a couple of videos here. Let's skip that post because it looks, I got to get into that one. That's a huge after. That's a huge, like 6 paragraphs after that one. That's a deep one. We'll get into a couple of videos. Let's do a couple more posts here, though. This one's from Mean Fat Girl. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Mean Fat Girl. All right. Let's see. On Twitter, Mean Fat Girl writes, "Fat phobia is a cover for continuing to harm non-white people because it literally allows the eugenics of the prior century to continue." I don't think it does.
You fucking people.
Fat phobia is a made-up term. It doesn't harm non-white people. It harms people with triple-digit IQs because we're like, oh my God, this is fucking retarded. And no, there is no eugenics. What are you talking about? There's no eugenics. Just don't get any experimental injections. Too soon? Hey-o. All right.
Come on, man.
Come on now. Come on. You know you fucking like it. All right, this one's from Sock Darling, or Socialist Darling, or literally sock. I guess there's a sock emoji in the Twitter. This is from 2 days ago, unfortunately. Posted at 5:13 p.m., which is not significant for any reason than I just felt like reading the time. All right, this post. Hit that like button. Hit that like button if you haven't hit the like button yet. Leave a review, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. I've been using Spotify a lot more, even just for my personal consumption. I don't know if any of you use Apple Podcasts. I did, but fuck if that thing just takes forever to load. It is a real glitchy fucking app, so I'm just using Spotify. So I don't know if you knew this, but brand new review feature on Spotify. You can leave 5 stars. You can leave stars, so please do so. It takes 2 seconds. Right by the top of the thumbnail, boom, leave 5 stars if you enjoy the show. Helps a lot, so thank you so much. Any app you use, if you have a review feature, leave us 5 stars if you enjoy the show. Sock Darling writes, "If you're uncomfortable," I do appreciate the conjunction. I'm glad you spelled "you are" correctly. "If you're uncomfortable with a woman having a penis," I could stop right there, but I'm gonna read it full. Okay, I promise. If you, how could I get fucking shit? Fuck. If you're uncomfortable with a woman having a penis, maybe you're not mature enough to be dating.
There's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
Where do you go from here? Let me educate you a little bit, Sock Darling. Crusty sock. Women don't have penises. They don't. They have a clitoris, which is kind of like, an evolutionary penis in a sense. Like that's a sensitive tip of the organ that's actually larger inside. But, that's the trigger for it's kind of penile-ish. That's why when women take tests, the dick tries to grow. But women don't have dicks. I posted a nice little reel on Instagram. You go check that one out if you didn't see that one. I mean, if there's a penis down there, it's a man. Boys have penises, girls have vaginas. All right, that's it. I see you back there. There's really nothing else to say about that. Interesting that we have to clarify, but you never know. You never know. You never know who's watching, birds and the bees, that kind of thing. All right, let's get into some videos, shall we? Let's go. Oh my God, fuck my life. Everyone, reminder that we have our completely sane SwoleFam accountability meeting Monday, February 14th, 12 noon Eastern time. Join the fam today, swolenormousx.com for all the information and catch yesterday's roundtable inside Swole TV. You can catch the replay. It was fucking awesome. Listen to it all the way through. It was great, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks to everyone yesterday for tuning in. It was fucking Fire. Great conversation. Go catch it. Go catch the replay of that round table live call. It was excellent. All right. We got a couple videos. We have three, actually. So drop in the comments down below. What video do you want? Let's pick one person whom we could blame for the shit show we're about to endure, because these titles are, I'm already kind of like tweaking a little bit. Like my neck is like spasming. It's going to be brutal. So number 1, number 2, or number 3.
I better use my strong hand.
Number schwam, number 2, or number 3. Huh? Oh. I want to see a number pop up. I want to see something consistent. Remember, hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. Yeah, I know. I know, Freddie. I know. I told him it's hashtag Fef. Everyone knows it's Fef. Everyone knows it's fucking Friday. Calm your goddamn fucking tits. Calm your fucking tits. Calm.
How dare you?
Oh, I dare, Greta. I fucking dare. I dare. I ate a steak earlier, by the way, Greta. How does that make you feel? Enjoy that train ride. Okay, where are we? What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on? I see some twos. Let's blame Nicole. Nicole, number 2. Nicole for team 2.
You made me happy.
All right,
Dodson. Dodson. We've got Dodson here.
See, no one cares. Okay. Number 2. This is called. This is titled. You ready for this? Let's see if we can make it through. This is called or titled Feeling Fat. Wait for it. Feeling fat versus being fat. Before we even get into this video, how can you make it this far in life by being so sensitive? If you say you're feeling fat, that's not right. It's mean to fat people. Then don't be fat and it won't offend you. But hey, or keep fighting to be, I don't know, to not take care of yourself. All right, let's watch the video.
Okay, I'm going to say something that shouldn't be controversial, but evident.
You're going to make it controversial because you want attention. You want those followers, don't you, biatch?
Okay, I'm going to say something that shouldn't be controversial, but evidently is. There's a difference between feeling fat, being called fat, and actually being fat. People who only experience the first one, trying to edge out those of us who experience all three of them, but especially the last one, are really frustrating to me.
All right, there's like a minute and a half left. I have no idea. This is like pulling teeth. This is like the kind of slow talking that makes me want to just punch myself in the fucking taint. Let me just pause for a second. I got two questions. I got maybe 3 questions, one for each chin. No, what the fuck is going on with those eyeglasses? For one, like, she looks like the chick from Ghostbusters, like the original, right? The secretary. She's like, "What do you want, Ghostbusters? How can I help you?"
Look, I don't doubt that society has pressured you to feel some type of way about your body. I don't doubt that people have probably said shit to you.
Oh, shit.
But
People
there's
say
a
things?
difference between how you feel about something and physically being fat and never being able to get away from that feeling. Like, there's a difference. And
Wait. So if you're fat, you can't get away from that feeling because you actually are fat. You certainly can. You can exercise. Something tells me that this chick does not lift. What gave it away? I don't know. If you're just listening, you'd have to watch the video to find out, but I'm sure you can guess.
And I think that should be recognized without putting down other people. Like, it's just true. It just is. And another thing that I just want to clarify, I'm not trying to put down anybody who's a member of those 3 groups at all.
Of course not. You're so compassionate. You're such a good person. You're so kind. Keep telling us what to do. Keep telling me what I can and can't do. You're so nice.
What I'm trying to say is we do a disservice to all individuals affected by fat phobia, but especially physically fat people. Fat people, when
handle your shit,
dissolve these different spaces and talk about them as though they're the same. Unless you have been physically fat, all you have to go off of are fat people's words. And like, as a fat person, I'm telling you, there's a difference between feeling fat and physically being fat.
No shit. You don't say. You don't say. You don't say. With one, both are true. With the other one, it's a figure of speech. Get the fuck over it. People use language. Oh my God. Oh my God. People say words to describe a feeling. No, they use a word I don't like in a manner I don't like. Fucking deal with it. I'm so glad I will never have to see you in person because I'll never be in a situation to hang out with someone so fucking dense. You got a couple more seconds.
Like, there's enough videos on this app. I feel like I don't have to go into the details, but like, trust us when we say there's a difference. And let us say that without taking it personally.
I don't fucking care what you say. I don't care what you say. I don't think anyone does. One, it's just insane nonsense. You talked for 2 minutes about something obvious. Okay. It's like, I hate this movie. Do you really hate it? Like, do you really generate that much emotion about it? Or you just don't like it and it's hyperbolic? That's really what it is. I feel fat. Well, I mean, are you really? No, you're fucking full and your stomach is jutting out. I feel like someone that has a massive fucking gut. I think that's actually very descriptive. Hey, my stomach is 2 feet out in front of me because I ate so much. My intestines and probably fucking chronic inflammation, by the way. If your fucking stomach is busting out, chances are you actually having an inflammatory reaction to it. This is very similar to someone who is morbidly obese and just has a ton of fat there. Oh my God, I feel fat. Yeah, you feel bloated, you feel sick, you feel stuffed. It's words. It's words. If you get offended by words, man, you got to go crawl back to your basement. I don't know. I think Elon Musk is still looking for people on the first Mars trip, so I would recommend to volunteer.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
All right. All right. We got 2 more. Number 1 or number 2? Drop it in the comments down below. Judith, they are such victims. Indeed. Let's take a couple comments while you're voting. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2? Stephanie, my nose ring matches my earrings. It's called fashion, sweetie. Look it up. Ooh, damn. Shots fired. Josh, I'm feeling swole. My man. My man. Elijah, if there's no fatties, no one can be fat phobic, right? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, people are going to have, all bodies are good bodies. I mean, everyone's going to look different. I mean, that's not an argument to be a lazy fat fuck. I mean, everyone's going to have a different body fat percentage. Yeah, I get it. Some people, very rarely do you have a medical condition, usually caused by lifestyle habits. I'm not saying I hate fat people. I'm not saying I like point and yell at people and I throw things at them in the street. That's not what I'm about. I mean, it's about your mindset and how you treat yourself. If you're going to do that and then play a victim, fuck all the way off. If you're doing something about it and you're in the process of it, you never know where someone is in their journey. It's like, okay, but like if you're actively not doing anything, like if I made that video that got tons of hate on, what else is new about Krispy Kreme? Like if I see someone who's 500 pounds walk into a Krispy Kreme, it's like, that's fucking gross. Like it's gross. It's like watching someone who's like addicted to meth. I mean, I guess they're going to be handing out crack pipes and shit. So I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Maybe that's not a good example, but all right.
Come on, man.
Yeah. The Hunter Bill or the Hunter Act. Do you see that thing? Like that was submitted by a couple politicians. They're going to call it the Hunter Act, where you can't, something about like drug. It's fucking the Hunter Act. Is so funny. That's so funny. What else? Whatever. Let's go. Elijah, got my bench ordered. Went with a Rep Fitness one. Yeah, good deal. Nice choice. Nice choice. You're not going to go wrong with that. Let's see. We got 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. We got a couple ones. Let's go with let's see. Oh, let's go Danny. Let's go Danny. You know what? Let's go Danny and Ash. Ash, you're a brand new member to the fam. Danny and Ash. Danny and Ash leading the charge. Danny and Ash.
What's in the box?
Danny with an I. Let's blame both of them. All right? since Ash just joined the fam, it's like, let's be easy. Let's be easy on it. So let's spread it. Let's do Danny and Ash leading team 1. All right. This is called Fat Rant. Oh, yay. Ugh, I don't like the first frame of this. All right, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Am I large? Yes. Am I massive? No. So my question is for the Universal engineers who built the Harry Potter rides.
What?
Why didn't I fit?
Oh, God.
Are the only people you've ever seen in your life 12-year-old boy gymnasts? In all seriousness, it was oppressively, disgustingly hot out, and the thing was sticky, so I couldn't press the lap bar any further without ripping my skin off. Every other time I've ridden it, I've had jeans on, so that might have been it. My weight didn't fluctuate, so why I was too fat this time might have been just because it was sticky, and I couldn't pull the thing any further without, again, ripping my leg open and showing you what my femur looks like. However, my point is, instead of possibly igniting someone's eating disorder, maybe design your shit better, because fat people want to see the bowels of Gringotts as well.
I don't think that's the best use of your time. Just going to put it there. Just going to leave that there. Yeah, what's with these fucking glasses? So now we've gone from fluorescent hair to septum piercings. Now we're going to big fucking glasses. So we're adding to the list. You're fat, sweetheart. Yeah, you're wearing jeans, and jeans have notoriously slim thighs for decades. Okay? You have that little muffin top squeaking out, but you can fit your thighs in because you're squeezing them into goddamn denim, which is just dense fucking like canvas. All right? You're just sticking those things in like burlap sacks, just squeezing that upwards. Jesus Christ. I was in Universal. I wanted to go into Harry Potter. Drinking your fucking sugar beer, right? The butter beer that's just pure fucking shit. It's like 100 grams of sugar in that thing. Yeah. Oh, the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Jesus Christ. How come I didn't fit in the ride? Yeah, it's made for kids. It's made for kids. It's made for humans and children. It's not made for obese people. You know, the ride has safety precautions. Like it has to like move around and not go off the track. Jesus Christ. If you can't fit on a fucking ride, you're going to blame the ride? Come on, Universal. How about you go exercise? You exercise a little bit more. You eat a better. Let's go back to that graphic. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Okay. Yeah, what is that? Ash and Danny, thank you. Both of you can go. Fuck yourself. Where do you buy those things? What is that? What is that? A tie-dye romper? Oh, that. Oh, God. All right.
That's a huge bitch.
All right, so we got one more. We got one more video. Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Are you crying? Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball.
Look, I have no sympathy for someone complaining about their size for not being able to go on a fucking ride at Universal. I mean, just want that fucking instant, you just want that entertainment without doing anything. Just entertain me, throw me around, yay. By the way, I've been to Universal once or twice. It's like, that is one of like my, it's like one of my nightmare experiences would be to go back there. I don't like going to the same, I don't know how people go to the same fucking place over and over and over and over and over again. It's the same shit. No, nothing's changed. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as it was last time. Yeah, with the same garbage food. And everyone there is absolutely enormous. Just wheeling themselves around in a fucking cart, stuffing their face with crap. But take some personal responsibility. That's all it is. Like, you're complaining about the wrong thing, is my point. All right? If you're doing something about it and you're working on it, it is what it is. You're working on it. We love you here in the SwoleFam. Let's fucking go. Being obese that's that victim mindset. That's a state of mind. You can change that. It's not about the way you look. It's how you're fucking acting. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you live your life and what you're working on. So it's just nonsense. Ash, I myself am morbidly obese still, but I choose to dress respectfully of my current form. Yeah, you know, everyone's got their thing. I mean, I'm not a fan of the style choices there, but my God, let's fucking get after it. Let's get after it. Everyone, the SwoleFam, we're crushing it. Let's just enough of this nonsense. I don't know how she didn't fit in a ride. She doesn't look like she's definitely not in good shape, but she's. I don't know. I don't know what the requirements are, but that's a sign, right? That's a sign. It's not Universal's fault. It's dare I say it? It's you. Oh my God, tears. Judith, the laws of physics can't be controlled. Ren, after these shit posts, I must cleanse my mind and ears with some Disturbed. Rock it out. I was smashing Disturbed earlier when I was lifting. All right, this last one, we don't have to vote on it, but we're all going to be subjected to it. So last one to close out a solid fest tomorrow's Swole Slut Saturday. So it's going to be awesome again. Let's fucking little 3 cheers. Let's get a round of applause for Canada. I hope those truckers continue to tell Trudeau to go fuck himself. So Canada, respect. Blame Canada. I need that soundboard. This one's titled, I Don't Want to Lose Weight. Why am I not surprised?
No, I want to talk about this because I can't.
All right, let's hope. Okay. I don't know. I guess that's from the UK or something. I can barely understand the language. I think it's English. There's some captions, which is great. So this person is like at the bottom of the screen. The framing is to be leaves much to be desired. In a shower. She's in like a shower curtain. Like, what's going on here? Why are we doing it in this manner? Why?
No, I want to talk about this because I can't be the only one. Like, I actually can't be the only fat bitch. I swear to God. Every single time, I go on social media, someone is starting up a new membership. Somebody is getting their life together and somebody is going to lose weight. I want to do that.
I love how it says, I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. It's like visually abrasive if you're just listening to the podcast because every single sentence is like in a different text. All right.
Asthmatic purposes. Right. I want to do that.
I want to do that.
For my own asthmatic purposes, yeah?
Yeah.
But then I just think about a burger, blood. Oh, it's making my mouth water. Just leave us alone, please, because it's not nice that you are giving me pressure. Like, you're giving me pressure to start the gym, but I don't want to.
We know.
You make me feel like I need to, but then I think of a burger, and then I feel like a fat bitch for thinking about the burger. Cheese, burger. Anyway, it's a great morning. I just woke up and I thought I'd talk about a burger because it was fighting in my dreams. You know, I was running on a treadmill and eating a burger at the same time in my dreams. Oh.
It's probably the most exercise you've gotten in quite some time.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You know, TikTok has a draft feature. You don't have to post. By the way, just in case any of these wokesters are watching this, you don't have to post it. Just so you know, you don't have to post everything that you record. Not everything needs to be posted. Just saying, sometimes you can. Some of these things can stay in the draft. Stay in the drafts. Just a thought. You know what's interesting when people are like, but you gotta have a burger now and again. I had ground beef tonight with some white rice. So I eat burger all the time. I just don't put all this fucking garbage on top of it. I eat bacon. So here's like the big misconception. It's like, oh, I just think about a burger. You're not thinking about the burger. You're thinking about the fucking soda, the fries, and the fucking processed bun and all the other sauce and sugar and shit you're putting on it. That's what you're thinking about. The burger is great, isn't it? Grass-fed beef, fan-fucking-tastic. Make the burgers. Even season it and do some stuff with it, fine. You want a tiny little bit of ketchup or mustard? Fine, fuck it. You're probably going to be fine with that. It depends on the person, right? Eat the fucking burger. Oh, you want all the other shit. It's all the processed carbs around the burger. Sure. Like, didn't say anything. I want to talk about this because I want to exercise, but I don't want to exercise. It makes me feel like I want to exercise. I just think about a burger, and I was on a treadmill, I was running, and I was thinking about a burger. Oh my God, I think about a burger, but I don't want to do it. Oh my God. Post. What? Why would you post that? Why would you post that?
I'm a fair guy, but this heat is making me absolutely crazy.
You don't have to. You don't have to. You just come watch the Daily Swole, and we'll send you a hobo's dick cheese free of
How about
charge.
I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
You want? You like that? You like that? You come in and watch the Daily Swole, and we'll send you a fucking hobo's dick cheese, right? Okay, I want a fucking steak. Eat a fucking steak. Go to the fucking gym.
He's heating up!
I'm not heating up. I am easily on
He's
fire.
on fire!
We're at the end of Fef. I'm literally easily on fire. Okay, fam, we got a card to give away. It's hashtag Fef. It's Fefter Day. Yes, so tomorrow's going to be Fefter Day. Yesterday instead of, it's going to be Fefter Day. Fefter Day instead of yesterday. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. Fefter Day. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Right, let's get into it. All right, so we got a swole card. Where's the swole card at? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Why isn't that? There we go. Excellent, excellent. Round of applause, America.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Indeed. Why, thank you, Stephanie. All right. Cocaine's a hell of a drug. All right, let's get into, oh God, more soundboards. All right, hashtag Fef, swole card. Are you ready, fam? 3, 2, swam, Falcon, take us away. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Hashtag Fef. Fef. Hashtag Fef. 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 We got a winner. It is Danny with an I. Congratulations. Step it. Step it, D-Bone. Very nice. Got the America, got the rock on. Excellent. And you did lead the charge with one of our, was it the second one? Number 2, team 2 or something like that? Congratulations, Danny with an I. D-A-N-I. Congratulaciones. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2107 in the subject and your mailing address in the body of the man mail. Swole mail. Swole mail. Send us a swole mail. Oh, I like it. No more email. It's swole mail. 2107. Congratulations. You'll get that fam. We got a great show tomorrow. Make sure you're joining the fam today. Remember, if you join the fam, you're not yet a member, you get priority access notifications, send you a text, Discord, Telegram alerts, all that stuff so you know when the live stream starts. Make sure you subscribe, Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Leave us a 5-star review. But join the fam today. Catch the roundtable from last night inside Swole TV. Catch the live accountability call on Monday. Don't miss out on a single live stream, plus all the extra content. Check out the membership, SwoleNormousX.com. Falcon, take us away. Nut this beesh. What a great fucking show. I know. Let's close that nut. Do it.
He's heating up!
I'm on fire already.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's
It's
white?
no fun if you can only hate a man when he's white. Come on. There's so many people out there to hate. Why is he gonna be white? It's weird. I don't hate ghosts. Casper's a nice little boy. His brothers were assholes though, right? Christina Ricci was kind of hot as Wednesday Addams, a little bit. If you're young enough, I don't know. TMI. Underrated. Can I keep you? Fuck no, you creep. Weird ass ghost.
Mr. Strickland!
As you can see, my nipples have been removed from my body. Where they are, I don't know.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Boom shakalaka!
Oh, fam-wise. Come on, man. I love Casper. Who doesn't? What a great movie. What a great movie.
You make me happy.
Good shit, Derek. I'm gonna put my nutsack on your drum set.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
The little rascal has stood.
How's it the fucking prison? I'm tired of bullshit! The galaxy of this sucks camel dicks!
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, one cross each.
Oh, he did it again. Oh, he did it again.
Don't bullshit me.
I will never bullshit you.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
There's Tiny Tuck, Typical Tuck, Total Tuck, and the Tyrannical Tuck.
Tyrannical Tuck. It's so tyrannical. Look at Papa Swolio. Look at her. She looked. I woke her up. What's up, baby girl? For the man cast. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look at my dick. Stop looking. It's weird. Oh, but it was nice. Guess how I did it? You already know how I did it. It was with my dick. I played it. I did it.
Because
It was nice. It was nice.
I gave it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
It was good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was great. Let's be honest. It was great. All right, fam. Great show today. Thank you for being here. Leave us a review, Apple Podcast, Spotify, that whole deal. SwoleNormousX.com to join the fam today. Remember, catch yesterday's roundtable if you missed it. It was awesome. Love you, fam. We'll see you in the Telegram chat and all that good shit. And Swole Slut Saturday tomorrow. More. Let's fucking do it. It'll probably be an earlier show tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But of course, I will text you and let you know. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Far too kind. It's time to go do some sauna, freeze my nips out, and get ready to crush the day tomorrow. So I hope you do the same. Hope you loved your Friday. Hope you had a great fef. Swole Slut Saturday comes quickly. That's what she said. Peace, McGeese, Deuce, Magoose, your boy Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stocks crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard to the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my